Kidding.
Well, see, it started out, I moved to this new neighborhood, okay, and there are a lot of these, like, I'm like, WTF, who aggroed here? And, like, people are just
Let the nigga talk.
So anyways, these crazy people, they keep trying to PK me whenever I'm doing my clue scrolls out, like, you know, hanging on my bicycle. You know, so I go out, and every time I go out, like, I get blitzed by, like, a big arms team, okay? You know, all these, like...
nerd.
And that's where it kind of left off. And then it came, well, see, I was running from them, and I hugged a house, I hugged their whole team around it, but, like, one of them made it around. I thought I'd hug the whole team, so I pulled out my dark bow and, like, one-hitted him, because I had Void on. And then, like, I barraged the rest of their team, and then I freezed them, and that's when I told you I ran into another team. I was eating my Pop-Tarts, pulled out a banana, that was like 3 HP. Whatever I had in my lunchbox, man.
You know those chocolate Pop-Tarts heal 6, right?
They do?
You must have had the strawberry or something.
Yeah,
no,
man.
I had the,
You had the
s'mores.
shit.
I had the s'mores, they heal like 5 HP each.
Then you just fail, because the good ones heal 6.
No, dude,
You
the
just
chocolate
can't
urn
help
is good. I only bring the best food, okay? You know, I come prepared.
Becca, man.
Okay, go to a seafood
Prepare to get
restaurant
your ass
and
kicked.
eat some sharks.
No, dude, the sharks are too big in IRL. They're way too big.
Yeah, and their bites hurt.
You know what I enjoy, though, is some good trout. I mean, that heals like 30 HP IRL. But see, IRL has a lot greater food. Cause I'm getting like specced out, and I just start drinking Gatorade like crazy, and suddenly all my run energy, it gives me all my run energy back, and then I eat like a Cliff Power Bar, and it gives me like 50 HP. They're like brews.
A Cliff Power Bar.
Pretty badass.
That's
man.
awesome.
I got 99 to Jill IRL too, so. I wear my cape all the time, but people always ask me for the emote. It's really annoying, cause I gotta pull all the stilts out of my back and start jumping up on them, and people are like, "Dude, that's awesome." I'm like, "Dude, I'm so tired of pulling these out."
New player.
Dude, stop asking me to.
Awesome.
Dude, stop asking me to do my emote.
Oh man. What? Okay.
Yeah.
So I was cruising through my neighborhood, and like this arms team ran up to me, so I hugged them around a house, and like, but one of them came around, so I pulled out my dark bow and I specced him for like double 50s. You know, he was brewed, but it didn't even matter because his brew had been on for too long. So then I run to the other side of my neighborhood. I get on my bike, which I summoned with my 32 summoning. You could summon a bicycle. So I run into another team, you know. So I bust out my s'mores Pop-Tarts, and that heals some. Pulled out a banana, that heals like 3 HP. So then I was running out of run energy, so I busted out my Gatorade, and that was like twice as good as a super energy pot. I mean, I had like 150% run energy, so I got off them because they had destroyed my bike. And then I ran to the other side, and there's like a bunch of retards in Mystic, so like I barraged all them because I had my Void, but I had Mage Prayer on. So like I barraged them, and then I DDS spec'd one of them out because he didn't have any stats. But then they started piling me. They're actually doing something, so I had to eat like a Cliff Power Bar. I mean, that got me full HP, so then I got out of there again. Then I went to my house, and like, I was like, dang it, there's only 5 people in the waiting room here to get out, you know, into the neighborhood again to bounty hunt. So I was like, gosh, I'm gonna have to wait here.
There's only 5 people in the bounty hunter room.
So I was like, alright, I'm gonna have to hop. So I like ran across the street into my other friend's house, World 145, which doesn't even exist, but it does IRL. So then, like, there were like 50 people and the bounty hunter there, so I get out into the neighborhood at his house, and oh my god, it was insane. There was like a bunch of these gangster kids riding around on their like 99 summoning motor scooters and crap, and they've all got like...
It's incredible.
So like, I'm like, what the heck, man? All these like 99 summoners out here, they're all doing their little emotes. I can't even remember what the emote looked like. I mean, it was just so awesomely epic, but no.
Can you summon
See,
a car?
you can't
if you're
summon a
99
car
summon?
unless you use pots and you operate the cape, but they're too poor. The gangster kids don't know their herb lore, so they couldn't mix
Yeah,
the
they
pots.
do their 99 herb lore. Don't you see him like
So-
on that crag on the side?
No, dude, gangster kids, dude. No, see, those are like rock, like gothic kids that have 99 herb lore, because they mix all those weird gothic potions. So anyways,
still going on
like,
right, man.
I mean,
You better put it on.
so they're like running around in their 99 summon things, and I'm like, haha, you can't summon a car, and then it came. It was.
And you were like, oh snap.
a lowered 32-inch rims that they exist IRL. I've never seen them before, because the dude had like 99 smithing. I was like, holy crap, 32-inch Smith rims. So then he comes barreling through, and there's like a bunch of people shooting made shorts out the window, and all the gangster kids like insta-KOing all of them because they all had void range on. So like, dang it! So I hid behind these rocks and like went down into the tunnels, but there was like some fire giants down there. I'm like, oh my god, bunch of pyro gothic kids. Stupid pyro gothic kids. They start attacking me with all their like cans of like axe and matches and stuff. So I tanked through them with my DFS that I pulled out. And then I grabbed some runes off one of the kills. He actually had telly runes with him. What kind of nerd tellies? So I grabbed his telly runes and tellied back to my house, and that was just a day of Pking with Streetgangtm.
That's amazing. Because that's going on put file right now.
You're putting that on the internet.
That is going on put file. I am sending that to everybody. I swear, dude.
What?
I'm sending that to everybody, I swear.
He had it recorded.
It's recorded the whole time.
You record everything. So what are you talking about?
That's why I said, yeah, I didn't quite get the beginning at first, so could you start over? Which is actually kind of true, because he seemed to start from a different point. Not sure, but yeah.
See hold on. Pause your recording or whatever. I had started this a really long time ago, like over a month ago, so I don't remember what the exact beginning was, but I think it was like a gang of kids who are always looking for me in my neighborhood, and they're always trying to pile me.
DI.
So, I mean, that's when I hugged them around the house. Yeah, that's right, it was DI. It was DI IRL, but I can always tank them. I'm so good at tanking them.
I think it was me, Hockey, and Outer here. The first time I started talking about
Outer
this.
was like, he even posted that on my resignation, that thread that I de-resignated.
Pking Irl.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I've got to upload that to put file, man. That was a great recording.
That's epic.
That was epic. Yeah.
That is going around. That's gonna be like on the top videos of all time.